The president said today he is not and has never considered replacing Kavanaugh as a Supreme Court nominee.
Now, we have heard from plenty of you on your opinions on politicians and the pundits. But what do voters think about what's going on in Washington right now?
For the answer, 10 News anchor Daniel Sexton headed to a house that is not so divided.
If you want opinions about Washington, you don't have to go there. Just go for a haircut and listen.
Our political system is almost a circus. No one has a perfectly clean record.
Becky doesn't think Judge Brett Kavanaugh is guilty of sexual assault. Kathy isn't so sure.
I think maybe there should have been like an investigation of it. We do know that sometimes your past can come back to haunt you.
If you want to hear another side of the argument, try the other side of this wall.
Clubman.
At the barbershop.
Make you smell like a man. I think they just wasted about 7 or 8 hours. Nobody's going to be able to prove anything.
Brian and the guys at the shop aren't sure who to believe.
The way they put that on yesterday, it sure didn't do much for her as far as I'm concerned.
I think it should have been investigated and that they should have brought witnesses in.
But this isn't a boys' club.
You want to know what I really think?
And Amy disagrees.
I'm going by what I feel. I feel like it's a bunch of baloney myself. She chose to stick her family in it. He didn't have a choice.
Some might say what's happening in Washington is a gender issue. Others might say it's a party problem. But ask anyone on either side of this wall, they all agree. Our politicians need to start acting more like people.
The leaders of our country can't even speak to each other respectfully.
Yeah, I think they need to come together and quit beating up on each other.
In Knoxville, Daniel Sexton, 10 News.
And everyone we spoke to for that story said they hoped that Democrats and Republicans would try harder to work together. Midway Barbershop and Shear Master Salon sit, as you saw there, in the same building right off Doris Circle in Halls.
Now, breaking in reversal, President Trump ordering a new FBI investigation of Brett Kavanaugh. He says it must be limited, though, in scope and last no longer than 1 week. That information just breaking. Now, if you or someone you know is a victim of sexual assault, there is help for you. You can call the Sexual Assault Center of East Tennessee Crisis Hotline, that number on the screen.